GTA 5 has been out for almost a decade, literally months away from its 10th anniversary, so we should be expecting a GTA 6 official announcement soon, so I had to go back to it one last time. That being said, it was never my favourite GTA game, and it may not be yours either. I always loved San Andreas and Vice City despite not playing them for years and years, but it's undeniable GTA 5 was Rockstar's biggest success.
Oh, I missed you. You used to be fatter. I had a nice new tits, by the way.
It still rakes in tons of money, passing $7 billion, so yeah, it's making money, but that's mainly because of online now. So it's 2023 now, you may have never played GTA 5 or you're just here to see someone's up-to-date thoughts on one of your favourite games or a game you hate. It doesn't really matter, I'm just happy you're here. Thank you for watching, really appreciate it. So GTA 5, let's see if it's worth buying in 2023. When GTA 5 released, it was really the game of a generation for many. Its visuals were top notch, its open world at the time was great to explore, and its story took a well needed break from all the overdramatic melodrama stuff that was releasing in the early 2010s.
What happened when I pressed this?
In 2023 though, age has done its thing. GTA 5 is no longer the top-notch experience when compared to games of today, and considering it's still priced pretty high, usually around £20 to £30, I think it's fair to judge it on today's standards. Anyway, what do you think of GTA 5? Are you happy with some of the online aspects? Did you think it could have been better? Do you hate the online stuff? Let me know down below. GTA 5 follows three characters. Franklin, the young ambitious criminal that is stuck in a loop of unsuccessful jobs. Michael, a retired bank robber whose family's life is declining rapidly in a fictional version of Hollywood. And Trevor. Yeah, Trevor. He's a guy with serious issues that would rather kill people than work in customer service. It's kind of relatable. This was Rockstar's first attempt at telling a story with three main characters, and that does show throughout, for good and for bad. But yeah, as I said earlier, GTA 5 is the most successful game Rockstar ever made, so they clearly did something right in general. But I think GTA 5's story is a bit messy. It struggles to balance all the plot points that surround all three characters while trying to connect all of them together consistently. This was such a massive departure from GTA 4's story, a story on one character, Nico Bellic, with specific themes being explored as well as plot points that feel like a natural progression for the story they were telling. But with GTA 5, it feels like they try to up the ante constantly, making everything bigger and bolder and explodier with little care to the consistency of tone or depth at times. That being said, GTA 5 has some really great character moments, despite the story lacking any kind of sense of consistency or anything like that. The character moments really are fantastic when they happen, specifically between Michael and Trevor.
For my place.
Alright, relax. I was just being sarcastic.
Yeah, well, don't be, alright? Because the world doesn't need any more sarcasm. It's the blight of the age.
Yeah, I get the point.
You don't get the point. You're like every other asshole. You made a bit of money, and you became a turd.
Got news for you. I was always a turd.
No! You weren't, man! You were something! But now, man, you're like this place. You're a shell.
Go fuck yourself.
It's easily the most consistent aspect of the story, their dynamic, and it's honestly the most interesting bit of the whole game, to be honest with you. The voice acting, directing, writing, all of it in those scenes specifically are just great, which is why it's frustrating that so much of GTA 5's story is bogged down by unnecessary plot points and pretty shit dialogue at times. I can't tell you off the top of my head how many plot points are in this story. You've got probably 12 or 13 main plot points as well as a bunch of side plot points, all of which are told within the 90 or so missions that you've got here. And yeah, that sounds fine for 90 missions, but half of those missions could have been cut, but they're here to make the story make a bit more sense. I'm not saying that every character is terrible apart from Michael and Trevor, that's not the case. Franklin is a great character, as well as all the side characters. Every side character has something to do here, but they just don't get enough screen time, and yes, there is drama between them all, but it feels very pointless. I mean, all of the FIB stuff and the IAA stuff, it's important to the story, but it doesn't add anything to the characters. It's just there to go, oh look, Michael's messed up, oh it's Michael's fault, it's Michael, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying about Michael. It's just not very consistent. The point is, Rockstar made the right decision to do one character for Red Dead 2 after GTA 5. I'm not saying it can't be done masterfully, but 3 characters seem like a bit of a jump, so if the rumors are true that you're going to be playing as 2 characters in GTA 6, I think that is a pretty good balance. But yeah, that's about it for the negative stuff. Despite the story making no sense sometimes, it's still so much fun to experience. The amount of dumb crazy stuff this story wants you to take part in is awesome. GTA 5 wastes no punches here when it comes to entertainment. Almost every mission has a new gameplay idea to mix up the gameplay loop. Some good, some bad, but we'll get into that in just a minute. Almost every comedic line here lands for me, at least, you know, that's just my opinion. Comedy is subjective. It is a funny ass game, and that was clearly the goal. To be a dumb, fun, action-adventure, open-world game with larger-than-life characters, and it works despite the issues I have with it. It's easy to empathize with these three guys despite them being hardened, murdering criminals, but Rockstar finds a great way to make you like these guys, even Trevor at times, through their flaws and dreams.
I want you to leave now!
Look, this is all I've got, all right? I had a tough upbringing. My daddy was not nice to me.
Oh!
What?
Hey, enough of that!
All our prayers have been answered well. Hello.
I don't want to know.
Franklin!
What the fuck?
Rockstar just have this great way to make you like unlikable people, and that's no different here. Despite all the praise I can give it, and despite how negative I've been, the reality is that Red Dead Redemption 2, despite being completely different from GTA 5, showed how far Rockstar's writing and storytelling came after 2018, and it made me want more from GTA 5. I know they're different games with different stories, etc., but I don't think many people will disagree on that point. I hope GTA 6 finds a stronger balance of comedy and serious antics with a great tonally consistent story. I don't hate it, I like it, but I want more because I know Rockstar is capable of it.
Any more bullshit comes out of your mouth, you're gonna learn all about my past glories firsthand, you understand?
Gameplay is where GTA 5 kind of destroys all of its prior games, yes, even GTA 4. I recently replayed GTA 4 and thought it had better gameplay in general when compared to 5, and while in some aspects it does, specifically hand-to-hand combat and physics better than GTA 5, GTA 5 just knocks it out of the park in every other area. Everything still feels smooth even in 2023, from driving to gunplay to level design, etc. Let's start with the weakest aspect, which is enemy variety. GTA 5 is a long game and you'll be shooting the same enemies throughout its entirety, unfortunately. GTA games never had good enemy variety, but the gunplay always made up for that, and that is no different with GTA 5. The only variety you have is different vehicles to destroy, like tanks and the occasional SWAT team that have armor. That's it. That's your variety, and yeah, it sucks, but luckily the gunplay holds up even today. You have a ton of weapon variety from RPGs to pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, tasers, snipers, SMGs, and if you count the online mode stuff, then yeah, the weapon variety is pretty insane, venturing into Saints Row level of dumb fun, but it all works. Every weapon sounds great and feels great to shoot, enemies drop to the floor after a clean headshot, they go flying after a well-placed explosive. It all blends together super well and is what Rockstar gameplay-wise is great at. Unfortunately, Rockstar still make the same mistakes as always. The main missions, despite being well designed, often force you into linear areas telling you exactly what to do and how to do it, which robs the gameplay systems of creative options. Even certain missions force you to use specific weapons, and that's not really what you want when it comes to GTA, you know what I mean? I know I sound like a boomer complaining, but it really is just my thoughts. GTA 5 has this massive open world that Rockstar barely utilizes during its main mission. Sure, some missions do use the open world, but that's mainly just adding bloat to the missions, making them longer for no reason, you know? Driving is fantastic. I still prefer GTA 4 because of the weight you feel from that system, but GTA 5 is definitely smoother and fun to play, plus it's super easy to get used to when compared to GTA 4. Customization is also insane here. You can customize your car, your clothes, your guns, your haircuts, beards, and that goes for every single character. It really does shit over games like Watch Dogs and every Assassin's Creed game when it comes to customization options. It's pretty amazing how much they managed to put on an Xbox 360 disc. Outside of all the main stuff, you do have side missions, all of which are pretty fun to play and go a bit nuts, from aliens picking up Michael to Trevor just violently killing people over his accent being mocked. It's pretty hilarious. Pretty much all the side content is of the same quality, so I don't have much to say. It's okay. You know, none of the side content is going to blow your mind, it's just a fun waste of time. And finally, the big takeaway is the heists. This was the biggest selling point of GTA 5 and GTA Online, and yeah, they're pretty damn awesome, but I still have problems. I'm sorry. Firstly, the heists for what they are cool. They are awesome to pull off and do have significance for the story. It's also the few moments where the gameplay actually feels perfect. It all blends well together and takes advantage of every gameplay mechanic you have access to in GTA 5. That being said, you are forced into doing these heists in two different ways all the time. You can do stealth, or you can go in action-packed, and yeah, that's cool, but I think it would have been cooler to give you the option to do it the way you really want to do it. Access the banks yourself, choose your vehicle, do you parachute in, do you use a tank, do you just grab a minigun, etc. And yes, that would be very technically difficult, but this is Rockstar, arguably the best developers in the AAA industry. They are really fun, but I can see something even better if they ever go back to the heist stuff. Now, I know a lot of people will disagree with me on that one because, well, I've always chosen freedom over linearity, so drop your thoughts down below. I'm sure someone's got a hateful comment to say, I can't wait to read it. GTA 5, all in all, is without a doubt a game that defined the end of the Xbox 360 and PS3 generation, but it's overstayed its welcome at this point. It's the only GTA game you can play on newer consoles without PS Now or Xbox backwards compatibility, so it is time to see a new innovative GTA game. I do think it's still worth buying in 2023, but definitely wait for a sale before you do. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, really appreciate it.